I've woken up today and my mind is very, very numb. I haven't gone to the gym in a couple of times, even though I said I wanted to. Hmm. I gotta employ some antidepressant techniques. Let's see what I do. I've been on my phone for like the past 40 minutes, so hopefully this snaps me out of it.
Oh no, bro. I ran out of vitamin D. Ugh. That's good. This is like a low quality thing. Cool. The theme. This next thing I'm about to say is a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more personal. But it's my YouTube channel, so, I'm not really talking to you, the audience. I'm more so, I guess, talking to myself. Yeah. Um, right now I'm about to vocalize some uncomfortable feelings that I've had just now, actually. And they relate to probably what's going to be the title of this video, body image. Body image. The way I see myself, the way I see my body, my face. Um, where do I start? Let me think. I think it seems fitting, especially because I'm all sweaty. I just came from the gym. That's where I got my uncomfortable feelings. The gym is my favorite place, I would say, as a man, to really feel uncomfortable feelings. I'm gonna take off my shirt because I'm not really too concerned about what other people have to say about my body. It is what it is. Maybe you'll have compliment, maybe not. I think in reality, what I've got going on right now, I'll give you all a little flex. Right. It's nothing crazy. It's obviously muscular. There's like pockets of fat, you know, normal person fat that are there. It's like nothing to worry about. Given like another 3 months of like strict dieting, then I could get to where I want to go, right? But that's like in the future. I don't know. I've been going at this for a while, since the start of this year. And it's been tough, really. Sometimes it feels like my progress isn't going fast enough, even though how would I say, it's going. Like I am progressing, but for some reason it feels like, actually, I probably know the reason. Um, like it's getting harder as I approach my goal. It's starting to get like, I don't know, the results don't seem like they're coming in fast enough. I've been at this for a while. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty here. One of the reasons I work out in the first place is because I want to improve the image of my body. I would say I've always been like a chubby kid growing up. I've had this hair tie. I've always been like a chubby kid growing up. I may post a few pictures or whatnot if I can like work iMovie in a way that's cohesive, but regardless, I probably posted some pictures of like how I looked as a child at like the end of my videos. So if you've seen that, you know, actually I remember I think I posted like a picture of what I looked like, I think like a couple of years ago. Noticeably more chubby in the cheeks. I was still chubby in the cheeks, but yeah, I don't know. Again, this is more unfiltered. The thing about it is, you know, as I started this channel, uh, I've had to like look at my face for extended periods of time at less than flattering angles. I don't know, that does something. I feel like for the longest time, I may have sold myself a little bit of a delusion that I'm actually maybe more, or Actually, better put, I'm less attractive than I actually like see myself as from certain standpoints. I don't know. The more I look at myself in my editing software, like there's this feeling of disgust. There's this feeling of disgust that's there. And it's not going away. Like I have to keep reiterating to myself that this is a temporary thing, but still it like that feeling has been there, not just since I've started dieting down, not just since I've started working out, but it's been there, I want to say like my entire life, because I've seen myself in photos and I've seen myself in videos before I started a YouTube channel, and I've just never liked the way I look. I don't, I just don't, I just don't like it. And I feel like that eats away at something. There's a lot here I could explore, but I'm going to address like what I presently felt just now when I was at the gym. So I go in and I'm still not feeling 100% motivated. I don't want to like work on my musculature until I'm like 100% ready to go, because for me, like if I work muscles that are still just even like 10% sore, it feels like I'm reaching into future training that I don't get to have. Like I get the fatigue like grows exponentially past a certain point, so I don't get it like volume. And the thing is, I want to be able to train as much as possible because for two reasons. One, it's more activity, it gives me more of a reason to, eat healthy, and the gains kind of just like steadily keep coming in. I'm not taking too many rest days. I have like a thing against, I don't like taking rest days. I want to feel productive. Yeah. Um, I want to feel productive. When I go to the gym, it's a really good feeling that like I accomplish something, especially when I go in the morning. It usually sets me off on a really good path, like mentally speaking. The gym is one of those things that it's just good for my brain to get the blood flowing. Um, so I don't like taking rest days. So I don't push myself harder than I have to, at least currently as I'm trying to cut, because there's also the pressure of dieting. I'm dieting and I'm doing resistance training and I'm doing cardio and I have a moderately active job. So I am at the limit of, I would say, systemic fatigue. I don't want to push myself any further. I need to be like really careful. But I did it just a little bit like last week, and it's annoying. It's annoying. The gym is a place where I really enjoy the mental benefits that come, like that feeling of accomplishment early on, that does a lot for me. It makes me feel like I'm heading somewhere better than where I'm at currently. And because I don't want to be where I'm at currently, right? I don't want to be where I'm at currently. I feel like I'm still not there yet, and it bugs me. I go to the gym today, and so I'm not feeling motivated to work on muscles because my chest still feels sore. I could have worked out arms, but I usually work arms on compound lifts. So, like on a push day, I'll work arms. On a pull day, I'll work shoulders and stuff like that. My lats were still sore, and my back is still sore. My chest is still sore. My legs, my hamstrings are still sore. So I can't really work legs either. So I decide I'm just gonna do a bunch of cardio. I'm gonna do a bunch of cardio. And I do a bunch of cardio. I do like 45 minutes on the elliptical. I did a pretty good session, right? I wasn't alone at the gym today, so I didn't really film my gym session. There were a few guys there, some people I usually see around that time. But then there was another guy, and he was his I would say his physique is not the most impressive, but at a certain point he starts lifting with his shirt off. Um, and he's like all proud of his physique. He's like flexing in the mirror and he's working out with his shirt off. And usually I'm like, hell yeah, you know? Like, do your thing, man. It's like 2 in the morning, you wanna pump up. Usually I'm like assured in myself that that doesn't bother me. But it's been bothering me. It bothered me today, tonight. Like, it did. I felt like a lot of envy, a lot of, I don't know, resentment that why can't I do that? Like why can't I didn't feel like I was able to do that for whatever reason. Um, I look because again I've been looking at myself on these YouTube videos and I'm not liking what I look. I've been on these dating apps and those are brutal, right? I try to take like really good pictures of myself and it still doesn't really lead anywhere. Um, I don't know. Things I do a ton of things to try to present a good image, but it's I don't know. These are things that feel fruitless. They they're painful. They're painful. Yeah, they hurt. They hurt. That to see like to have me like real. Yeah, this is like hard. Give me a second. It's incredibly frustrating to just I huff and I puff and my problems don't go away. They don't go away. Uh, like I'm getting somewhere. But man, every step along the way, it just doesn't it is a pain. I don't really have good words for it. It's painful. Like to work hard and you know, you wake up and you're still not done. You're still not done. And then you doubt yourself that are you even get are you even going to get there in the first place? It's you just have to sit with that. There's no good answer. There's only one answer. At least to me. And the answer is really a question. I have to answer a question. I'm not sure what the right question is. It's the voice of my consciousness, the one that tells me right from wrong. It keeps like asking me, and it's just it knows right. Am I ready to give up yet? These emotions, they're part of the test. The question right now is like, am I still sure I want this enough? And right now I do. I do. So I'm going to keep going. But this is difficult. Yeah. My ego was running rampant as I was, doing my elliptical stuff, making weird comparisons like, you know, one of the things I am proud of is, I have like pretty good cardio. I was running at like 150 beats per minute, pretty much like 80% of the way. Um, and I was like mostly breathing through just my nose. I mean, like my cardio is pretty great. I set that as a challenge. Um, like generally, I notice that when I do cardio in the gym, it's at like a higher intensity than most people. Most people are just, getting through their cardio, but like I like to actively challenge myself. I don't like making the comparison though, but I need something to be proud of, right? There's that I'm always doing things to man to set myself apart, right? Even though no one I don't think notices, or maybe they think I'm whack. I don't know. The thing I don't like to do in the gym is to get through a workout. I always want to challenge myself in some capacity. I feel like the gym is there to do that. Like you have every opportunity to find something to challenge yourself with. Kind of feels like a waste, right? If I can't do any muscle, well, I still have one left that I keep using every day. My heart. Work your heart, you know? Probably with time, I'm going to start to look better. I'm going to like how I look better. I really hope so. I really hope so. Um, yeah, I want to like see my abs. I want to see the muscle separation. I want to see that at least once before maybe I go back to what I look like right now. Um, just because it's what I'm capable of. It's difficult. I've never gotten down that to that level. I'm getting there, but man, ugh, there's just like so much doubt that I have. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit better. I feel like uh got a little bit of it out, but yeah, I had to work through that. I don't know. Maybe some of you can relate. Like I don't work out for health reasons. The cardio is there so that my life is easier. The muscular work is there so that I don't lose muscle, so that I don't look, skinny fat. I'm doing it for purely aesthetics right now. I don't enjoy the process during. It's hard. It's work. I feel better afterwards, but God, it's repeating the cycle. It's repeating the cycle. I'm gonna have my speech. I'm gonna go have like a salad, or maybe like an over rice dish. Probably a little bit of food is gonna make me feel better because I am hungry. I did like 45 minutes of solid cardio. That's probably it mostly. Is I'm just kind of hungry. uh, yeah, but there's also that, looking at my body. I wonder how I'm gonna feel when I edit this video. But you know, this is just a day in the life. There are many more days to come, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. maybe a year from now, I look back and then I'm right where I want to be. And I'm like, why did I ever doubt myself? Oh, who knows? I try not to daydream too much. Feels like it takes away from my motivation. Something about the negative emotions and the shame when I look at myself and I don't see it, like there's energy there, right? So that I don't keep eating too many sweets or fatty foods or anything. I try not to avoid the shame because I don't like the way I look, right? So I have to fix it. And I can fix it. And if I can fix it, let's fucking go. Like I don't hold no, that's a lie. I hold a little bit of moral weight. I do have opinions when it comes to obesity and like being overweight. But maybe that's something for a different video. Right now I'm just trying to like vocalize some emotions. I'm feeling frustrated and disappointed in where I'm at currently. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe this is the next step towards going over my plateaus, but man, yeah, no, it helps that I got these thoughts out and, you know, time to give them my all tomorrow. I'm probably going to be nice and not sore finally, especially if I can get some sleep and some protein. And I'm going to hit these muscles again. I'm just going to keep going, you know? Got to keep it pushing. Take some deep breaths. Relax. And be grateful for the struggle. I feel like these are the things, these are the moments that build character. Like I don't have to do farm labor. I have to go to the gym on my own volition and suffer and work through my old perception. Am I going to operate how I feel, or will I do what I intend? My faith is in the latter. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm going to say this right now because I know I feel a lot better now because now that I vocalize my feelings. Um, if I get anything in the comments, like, trying to reassure me or like making me like question my goals in any way, any like body positivity nonsense or pity, worst of all, if I see pity down in the comments for me, I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever kind words you have, I find to be absolutely disgusting. Let me make things clear, okay? My explicit goal is to be sexy. My explicit goal is to have like my washboard abs and like my visible sections of muscle, to have my face lean out as much as it can. I want to be hot, okay? I want to be hot. The like visualization that I go through is like I'm like on a boat or on the beach, okay? I've got a cool shirt on and it's a button up, but it's open in the middle. So my torso is visible, all right? And then I'm walking up to Shotty. I'm walking up to Shotty and I was like, how's it going? Right? And then she has the gall, the audacity, because she knows she's hot too, to like reach her hand out and be like, "Ooh, do you work out?" Right? And she has her nails done and all that. She's like rubbing, doing that, getting right near the crotch area. And then my response is like, "Oh, a little bit, right?" The level of like intrigue, attraction, validation, that's what I'm looking for. That is specifically what I'm looking for. That shit is hot. It makes me horny. So, I don't want to hear that I should feel fine where I'm at or that, that I look good now. I don't care. I don't care. My explicit goal is not to be where I am now. I don't like it. I want it to change, and it's going to change. So, no pity. Only mean words from y'all, okay?